I got my mom on, I got her on Miyazaki. That's right. I've been trying to get her because now that Criterion has anime, you know, there is like a lot of adult anime that you can watch, like anime that's not just for children or anime that like adults can also consume. So Studio Ghibli is like my entry point into this conversation. I think it's like the best way to try to get her to appreciate it because you know, she's an art PhD. And obviously, as an art PhD, like she has tremendous respect for all of the work that goes into the development of something like this. So I think like Studio Ghibli is the best entry point for something like that. And that's why I started off with Porco Rosso. And I had never actually watched it. I've only watched bits and pieces of Porco Rosso. Amazing. It was so good. We watched it last night. The English dub is ass. I'm sorry. It's from 1992, but I wasn't going to go in hot with like a Japanese voice acting, you know, but Miyazaki hates that movie. Why does he hate that movie? I think it's great. Yeah. I'd rather be a pig than a fascist. But yeah, it was good.
Mr. Rosso, we've got a job for you.
Oh no. Kind of busy.
How does it feel to be the top bounty hunter in the Adriatic?
Have you ever seen any of the other Studio Ghibli movies? Yeah, I did. I watched a lot of the. I watched a bunch of Miyazaki films. My favorite will always be. I ranked them last night. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. But like everyone he says like Spirited Away. That's not my favorite. That's not my favorite at all. My favorite is Princess Mononoke at number 1, and then number 2 is Howl's Moving Castle, and then Spirited Away is number 3. I think Princess Mononoke is the best. That is my favorite. And then Howl's Moving Castle is my second favorite. And then Spirited Away is my third favorite. That's my order of business. I don't know if I put Porco Rosso over Spirited Away. I have not watched Boy and the Heron. I will say like the only reason why I said this, like I haven't watched too many Studio Ghibli films, but I will say that like the ones that I watched, like that I didn't like that much, the ones that I couldn't finish, for example, was what's his face? What's the one where they go to the house? Oh, My Neighbor Totoro. I did not like My Neighbor Totoro at all. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's too cutie pie coded. Does that make sense? Do your ranking then? I haven't watched enough of them to rank all of them. These are the ones I have watched. Like I haven't seen any of these. Wait, he did Lupin the Third? That could be sick to watch. So this is the type of stuff that I think will be on like Criterion. You know what I mean? Like I suspect man take. What does that mean? Wait, really? Is that a man take? I agree with your rankings 100%. Would also recommend Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. My mom also would love watching those. Yeah, this is a very like she loved it. She loved Porco Rosso. So like this is our new thing now. Our new meta is watching Studio Ghibli movies, which is great because like I need something that we can both watch and enjoy. Graveyard of the Fireflies is not Miyazaki, isn't it? That's different. Also, I know Graveyard of the Fireflies. Or Grave of the Fireflies, whatever. Is it? Oh, it is? Isn't that the nuclear bomb one? I don't think it is, chat. You guys are wrong. Oh my God. They play Grave of the Fireflies. Universal Cinema AMC at City Walk Hollywood is playing Grave of the Fireflies. Wait, it's on Netflix? It was produced. So it was Studio Ghibli. Grave of the Fireflies was Studio Ghibli. That's why people are saying it's Miyazaki, but it's not Miyazaki. It's actually Isao Takahata, but it's still Studio Ghibli. That's why you guys are saying that it's like Miyazaki, but it's not actually Miyazaki. It's the firebombing one. Oh. Grave of the Fireflies is the firebombing one. Okay. It's not the nuclear bomb one. All right. This is okay. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this with my mom for sure. I heard this is peak. Okay. This is a good one. This is definitely a good one. Okay. Facts. This is good.
から台所。こっちは玄関。なんでホタルすぐ死んでしまうん？
God damn, I got goosebumps from the trailer, dude. That's crazy. Watch Nausicaa for sure, and it's not Miyazaki, but Pompoko is about a community of tanuki, raccoon dogs that resist human occupation and commodification and development of their ancestral forest is so cute. I mean, I feel like every one of the Miyazaki movies and Studio Ghibli movies is about that. Show your mom Akira, lol. This is what I mean. See, we're not going to do that, okay? Anytime somebody's like, hey, oh, anime mentioned, you're introducing anime to someone who doesn't understand it, doesn't watch it, and is like 60 years old, someone's got to be a freak about it. And like under normal circumstances, Akira is perfectly valid, right? It's perfectly valid to show like a 30-year-old who's never watched anime, but it's not a movie that you can show a 60-year-old woman who has never watched anime. She doesn't even like zombie movies or like horror. Last night, I wanted to watch 28 Years Later. It's finally arrived. I was excited to watch 28 Years Later, and we couldn't watch it because my mom doesn't watch stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, people will be like, oh, dude, anytime anime is mentioned, there's always a guy in the chat that's going to be like, yo, watch this anime about like a furry child. And you're like, no, we're not. I don't want to watch that. Why would I ever show that to someone? I'm not saying Akira is like that, but know your crowd anyway. And also, no one should watch that kind of thing regardless. It was like when me and my buddy were describing to adapt Hunter x Hunter because he's like going through all the classics. and he really, I mean, he started with like Code Geass, right? Which is really good. I never even finished it, but I should. But unfortunately, it's not on Netflix anymore. But like he started with some really good ones. And he's just been burning through them. And we were saying like, oh, you got to watch Hunter x Hunter, which is great. Hunter x Hunter is a amazing work. Okay. Hunter x Hunter is amazing work. But like I tried to give him a warning, but my friend was a little bit more enthusiastic about it. You know what I have to give him a warning on. You know what I mean? I'm like, Hunter x Hunter is really good, but there is a pedophile in it. I'm just giving you a warning ahead of time. It's very good. And the main villain, kind of, who is not really a villain either, is a pedophile. There's a clown pedophile. And what's worse is they make him kind of cool as a villain. So it's gonna be weird. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed, that's a little strange, you know, that's a little strange thing to do, but it will fuck you up a little bit. I'm just letting you know, I'm giving you a warning. Just let Hisoka put the children in the bag, bro. Yeah, no, that's what he wants to do. It's like uncles, the cool type of pedophile, you know. No, I don't know. We don't talk about Hisoka. We talk about the Chimera ants. Yeah, I mean, my take on Hunter x Hunter that has always been roundly criticized, if not condemned by the anime community overall, is that the ant arc, the Chimera ant arc, is too long. It's people say it's the peak arc. I get why. Payoff is great, but it's too long. It went for too long. They should have shortened it. They should have shortened that arc. Okay, it dragged. I'm not afraid to say it. Maybe I'll rewatch it at some point, and when I do rewatch it, I will have a different opinion on it. But for the time being, that's my stance on this. Okay, bro said shorten peak, arrest him. All right, whatever.